saying yes, we all win. Yeah, right?
But
welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. Bora tumekuwa social distance hivyo.
Saa zingine
like na tupawaza hapo uko sawa?
I knew you were going to say that. Niliona tukishinda tukisongeza, tunasongeza.
Sana
like, so sasa tuko different rooms.
I know, like what's going on?
We should have done it online.
Uko sawa? Uko.
Niko unanisikia? You were smiling through that nomination announcement for BN.
Yeah.
You guys are very close, right?
Very close, and I've seen how behind the scenes he works hard.
He does.
He does really work hard, really passionate. Also, it's a reinvention time where you're coming from a group into solo. So it kind of like I know that process of reinvention. Will it work? Will it not work?
Yeah.
Then seeing the fruits, and then like right now, I like to say, the light is on him.
It is.
Yeah. So
it is.
When you know the light is on you, you need to take full advantage of it.
Yeah.
You need to take it to grace. I keep saying, the times the light's on someone and they really misuse it.
Yeah.
But for BN, I feel he's taking it with grace and he's really representing it well.
He really
is. So when he wins, it's true. People look and say, that's Kenya.
Yeah.
They start defining you based on the people they see, whatever. So for me, I'm happy when I see it because it's talented, good music. Yeah, so that's why I was like, yeah, it's a good one.
So So you related to the reinvention? You related to the reinvention?
I relate to the journey of an artist over time. You have to go through reinventions, and they're normally very hard.
Yeah.
That's what kills artists because it's how do you change without changing. It's a very weird thing. Because
you still have a fan base. You're not trying to lose them.
You don't want to lose them.
Yeah,
but then they're still telling you, but we need a change. Yeah. Now you to know what the part of you that needs to change and the part that needs to stay is very hard. Because there's no school that will tell you, this is what you need to change. So you have to do it through experiment.
Yeah, and also no one tells you, time now to change.
Nice. So you're not knowing what's
You don't know. You're
so
just
like love, love. So the first time it's very discerning. It's very uncomfortable because you're like, I thought there's love, but then the love such way. Then you're like, oh. Then it's everywhere in America, everywhere.
Yeah.
An artist has to go through those stages. Even Michael Jackson. If you could have talked to him on one, he'll tell you, hey, kuna hii time man say, vibily and chini, So it's something that you have to be prepared for.
Yeah, you do. I think it's usually so shocking because we get into this business for the validation of people, and we love making them happy. And when the applause starts reducing, you start questioning.
You start questioning yourself.
Yes.
Like, what's wrong with me? What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
It's a natural progression.
Yeah,
and it's important to say that so that when an artist is going through that, or even the fans, they understand. It's very hard to be able to be like consistently like. It's not possible.
But honestly, you've really.
No. Even me,
I've done
but
my
thing.
Think about it this way: how many people who you know, your peers from back then, who have had the same privilege or opportunities that you've had? You last year, in fact, the billboards are still up. You're still raking in endorsements. I beg, that is not happening for a lot of cats that you were in the game with more than 2 decades ago. Come on.
When I look at that, no. So evil. So for me, when I look at any blessing, funny enough, any blessing I get makes me more humble.
Okay.
It's weird, but that's for me. There are people who, the more get, the more blessings, they get more arrogant.
Yeah.
For me, the more blessings I get, I'm like, wow.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I appreciate that because I know how hard it is.
Yeah.
So for me, when I'm singing it, I'm like, I count my blessings. I'm like, yo, I can still rock the stage. I can still have a fan base. I can still sing and perform. That definitely makes me feel, it humbles me. And then I'm also like, I think I'm the kind of person who questions a lot, learns a lot, and then sina hiyo kitu like ninajua.
Okay,
yeah, and that
you
helps
always
me.
Yes, you're a student of life. Every day.
Na kama ungekuwa karibu kama ningekuelewa
I'm across the room.
Ayo lazima
Can I just do that?
Yeah, but being a student of life, I keep saying I learn from my young, when I sit with BN, I'll also learn something from
even your kids.
Yeah, I learn from my kids, I learn from every generation I learn from. And I think if I don't learn from them, then that's how I'll die off.
Yeah.
Because I think I know everything, and yet I don't. Yeah. So I think that's another thing that for me, I count as something that has helped me to be able to manage to sustain in different environments.
And may I just say thank you so much, you guys, for making it and coming, because you know Nameless past 9.
You know, eh? Past 9.
Past 9. 9.
Me.
10 ikienda sana.
Wona jua. Hata nilikuona.
Yeah.
Kwambia bra.
Amina.
Tangapi?
Okay.
Unajua ukifika 11.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
That's
so be knowing that but then somehow I was looking forward to seeing you. So
I was looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, so I was like, it's okay.
This is
but
good.
It's okay.
Let's talk about Non-Stop.
Yeah,
You've been hyping Non-Stop by the way.
Non-Stop, yeah. And for me, when it's part of an album project I'm doing, and my mindset towards it is have fun with it, have fun with the project, experiment, work with very different kinds of artists, different genres. So I'm just nameless in different genres of music. So this one was more like Afro dancehall. So I'm a fan of dancehall, I'm a fan of amapiano, I'm a fan of Afrobeat, I'm a fan of gengeton, I'm a fan. As long as I connect to the song, I'm like, I like it. So I started saying, how would I sound in this vibe?
Yeah.
So Non-Stop was one of the songs that I said, you know, I think I'll start with it. Actually, to be honest, I was supposed to track it in December. And then...
That would have been perfect, actually.
It would have been good, but I also realized too much was happening in December. And then also with production, you find that we were now just about to release just before Christmas. By the time it was ready, I was like, there's no point of dropping it Christmas, because people are now in Christmas mood.
Yeah.
So I asked the team, what do you guys feel? And including Cluster, who came up with the whole video is really dance driven. If you look at the music video, it's Cluster. They are dancers, amazing guys who are the ones who are like, I showed them the track and I was like, what do you guys feel? They've liked it. They said we'll work on a whole routine. So I went to check the routine from beginning to end. I was like, yo.
So it wasn't even you. You were just like, have fun with it.
Have fun with it. Now, what I'll normally do is I'll come, sit, and I'll make a few adjustments.
Okay.
I'll be like, okay, maybe reduce that, because I like.
You're like, this dance is a bit too complicated.
Too complicated for my peeps.
You're showing off.
Hey guys, cut that one to Leah. Yeah. But the good thing is they're also very open, and I loved that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kolo, who's the one who was really like the head of that. So that process for
Kolo
me.
Moja?
Yeah, not Kolo, Msanii.
Oh, okay. Nimesikia Kolo. Sasa nimesikia Kolo. Ui, kuna wapya?
Kuna
Kolo wa Gen Z sasa?
Yeah, they are dancers.
Oh, Kolo the dancer.
Kolo
yes,
Blue.
I know him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know Kolo.
Okay,
okay. So I explained to him, you know. And then for me, I love when we work different generations. So now, they're all Gen Zs.
Yeah.
Mandy also been watching her, I'm her fan, and I was like, you know, then someone, Ogopa, who also has worked with her, Lucas, told me, check Mandy, she has the right mindset, because I also like that in terms of the artist, not just your talent, but your mindset.
Yeah.
So when I called her, she was like, down she came, I showed her 3 different tracks, I told her, which one do you think you'd like to, she's like,
Non-Stop, for sure.
Non-Stop. I was like, Non-Stop, she's like, give me 2 days. Hey, akarudi na verse.
Ilikuwa kali. Ukasema, let me rewrite mine. I did not know. Utakuja kunimaliza. Anataka kunimaliza.
But the funny thing about it, for me, even in my project, I love it when I bring someone and they elevate the song. Like, not de-elevate it. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, because some people come and the song just, you're like...
No, like, I wouldn't want her to come with something that, like... I want actually nataka anikil kwa ngoma. Do you get my point?
Yes, I do.
Because now, then why are you doing the collabo if the person is not elevating it up?
Yeah.
You get? You want them to elevate it up and you want them to shine. So for me, in fact, if you listen to most of my collabs, every time a guy comes, he takes it to the next level. Like the different artists, and then I even feel happy because I'm like, now this is now making sense, because it's also a newer generation comes with a new vibe, a new energy. So you want that to happen,
and it's almost like you're putting them on too.
Yeah. So for me, it's an interesting kind of thing, because you're like, first you're giving them their flowers, because you're like, yo, I like your vibe, and they're like, yo, I like your vibe too. So that's one thing I like. And then second, you're just like, okay, when you're working, I'm like, okay, this is my style of working. So I do these things, and now they'll watch you and they'll see, this is how you work. And then even them, they'll be like, this is how you work. So you learn from each other in that process. Like, oh, that's how you do stuff, okay. Or that's how you should, that's how you come up with the ideas, or stuff like that. For me, it's actually more important for me, the process. Than the product. The product, I mean,
it'll come naturally.
It'll come naturally, but it's the process that I'm more interested. Like, I sit down with someone, listen, as we're doing this, I really want you to learn from me and vice versa, so that we are growing in this game. So yeah, so it's non-stop. So by the time we released it, we already really enjoyed the song. If you notice, even for me, I really enjoy dancing. Like, first, I really like dancing. Like, minim norma.
Okay.
I gave it to you. I just wanted you to diss me. I was like, let me just give her something, because I've been listening the whole time.
It was so natural. I don't even know why I reacted like that. I was like, okay, so if you insist. If you insist. But I've been seeing the dancing. So many people have been posting it online. It's gone viral on TikTok. I don't know if you've noticed. And I've seen how Wahoo has been reacting, which is absolutely hilarious. And to me, I think it just came off organic. Because it doesn't look like it was planned. Yeah, it was going as we were going. It wasn't like a set up plan. Because people are the ones who are reacting, and they're like, Wahoo ameonai, Wahoo ameonai. So they're like, okay, you know what guys are thinking? They're thinking Wahoo is pissed. So let Wahoo be pissed. Yes. So when they're pissed, they're like, let's be pissed together. Yeah, because it's things that people go through. And honestly, this process, we're really trying to also show people something. Whereas we're making it like a joke, we also want, by the end of the take home, is that, to be honest, these are just characters. Like Nameless is a character. Monski is the real guy. You get my point? Yes. But Nameless is a character. So Nameless can dance. Nameless can sing a love song. Tomorrow Nameless is going to sing about, because I'm just trying to be a voice for different people's feelings. Just like the way Denzel today is in Training Day is a bad guy. Who? Oh yes, Denzel, And then I love the comparison, Monski. You saw that? That would have to feature you. Training Day. But I mean, I love Denzel, so I look at someone like that and I'm like, wow, today he can act as a bad guy. Tomorrow he can act as the sweetest guy. The next day is a what? So even guys also need to understand, musicians are characters. Yes, they are characters. So that's not really the person. And the problem is sometimes the artist doesn't know that that's just a character. He begins to believe that that's in our because sometimes they really own it. You know, at least you off stage, you can laugh. You can chill. You know, they're just always around. You're like, hey, bro. Yeah, like let go of that character. But the reason it's important to know the separation is because that character can take over your life and give you pressure. Yeah, and also please note that this is just for artists and actors. Wewe kule nyumbani osoro wewe. Umanza kudance hapa na amali ati baby ata understand. Si Wahoo. Aroboy uko Ethiopia alifikiria watu hawatarekodi ama hatapatikana. Akapatikana vizuri, you know. Yeah, so for me it's also just to have fun with it and, you know, have guys conversing about it. You guys have a lot of fun. You have a lot of fun. You guys should see them together, by the way. Even with the kids, like, we are like, okay, this is part of our job, but how can we make it fun? You know, so we started involving them also in content creation. Like, hey, tomorrow is a content day. What are we shooting? This, and this. Why? Because we're like, they need to understand how work happens. They need to understand that you have to come up with an idea, you have to shoot, you have to make a mistake, you have to reshoot it, you have to get it right, you have to edit it, you have to put it out there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So that they start understanding the process. Because in any job you'll do, you have to go through that process. If you have to work. And sometimes you're not in the mood, you have to find a way to get in the mood. And they have to see that you're not in the mood, but you're still doing it. But you have to find, so now, so that's why we said, let's involve the kids. Because that's how you prepare them for adulthood. Their future as well. So now, there is Tumiso, there is Nyakeo, right? And Shiro. Shiro, I think, is the Bola one now, right? She's the Bola baby. I think she's had more deals. Right? Shiro's had more deals. On Billboard by the first year. Really? Sometimes tunamwangalia wewe unajua wewe vile ngumu kuingia Billboard wewe. Na nini sasa hiyo ni Billboard yenu ya ngapi? Wewe ni yako ya ngapi? I know you've done gigs. Nimefanya Billboard, yani nimefanya kadhaa. Siwezi jua, unajua ni. Okay, I'm playing, yo.
But yeah,
I'm joking, but she's doing really well. I like it. Yeye lazima tajilipia fees. Uyo na.
But then you're the fees, eh? Uyo, tunaika tu hapo tunasema by the way ini fees yako.
I've been working hard my whole life. Ever since I was in diapers. Yeah, look, that jam of yours.
It's 25 years, man.
Oh,
so
man,
for sure, man.
I love it. Well, I love the jam. It's doing great. We're still going to dance. You and I just
I need to see whether you know the...
I'm not sure. I know the choreography.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you've also come with now someone who knows how to dance well. So
yeah, but I don't think she was coming for dance.
No, for me, off sinini.
Atakuwa na kuonesha.
Atanionyesha. Hiyo ndo Kenya nataka. All right, so we've got I'm so sorry, my Mr. Director. Sorry. All right, fine. So we've got to talk to Kido because there's a lot more happening. So many things were happening during this week in entertainment. Nameless, you people entertain us. Thank you very much for keeping us with jobs. I was about to say jobless. Keeping us jobless. Thank you for making sure that we can pay our bills. Muna to entertain sana. Okay, so any last words for your fans? People at home?
I mean,
January Maisha, finally.
I know, man. So for me, I'd basically say I need to thank my fans for keeping me there. Like every time I meet someone and says, yo, this song did this for me, this did for me, that's actually what pays me. You know, it gives me the energy to go. People sometimes say, oh, chokangi, and I'm like, the fact that I meet guys and I'm the kind of person who is only Nameless because sometimes I really want to get the one-on-one energy. So I just want to thank them. Even online, I'll see guys commenting and saying stuff, and it gives me the energy to keep going. So I need to say thank you because that's them. They're my energy. To my Nameless fans and the ones who are about to know me, I want to say this year I want to do a lot of music because sometimes me unyonga muziki kiasi. But this year I want to promise them that, you know, I'm coming out with a lot of music and content and have fun. Be open-minded. I'm going to do different kind of genres, different kind of vibes. I've had fun with this. Last year it was more of creating, now it's more of marketing it. And I want to tell them that, to be honest, this year, the way I've seen kazi ambayo inafanywa behind the scenes na wasanii.
Yeah. It's going to be a good year for the Kenyan industry.
Yeah, you want to be on the side of the Kenyan industry because guys are working and I love it because it's almost like watu wamefinywa sana wakasema sasa wacha
tutoe hizi ngoma.
Wacha tutoe ngoma sasa. So what we need is now everyone. The DJs, presenters, vloggers, bloggers, everyone to just, you know, back up the industry, you know, everything. Because I was saying yesterday to someone, we're the ones who are feeding the soul of the country. And the country right now is inaumia. Economically, things are rough. And the only way our purpose, yani, right now, is to feed that soul. So that even if I'm struggling here, when I tune here, I can hear some good song. When I listen to this, I can laugh. When I do this, it actually eases the pain at this time. So we actually have a lot of work. Just we have doctors at work. Ours is just to make sure we're all just giving guys good vibes.
Yeah, so vibes and inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Yeah. All right, so I've got to say goodbye to Monski. David.
Why do you always do that?
What are you talking about?
Like I've just come. Now you're just like, I have just come.
First of all, alisema alalalaka by now.
But I told you the reason I'm up is because I'm hanging out with you.
We even have food, by the way. Let's go. I give you something to eat. Then we come back. Listen, DJ Bucheza ngoma kabla aseme venye pia tukumpea sijui nini wewe.